Thank you. And all of this comes as athletic department officials are still evaluating ticket prices for next year thanks to the budget deficit. Our Sean Mahoney spoke with a sports brand and marketing expert to get to the bottom line. Sean, what can you tell us tonight?
Yeah, well, Mary, it's safe to say, as you just heard Damian say, it's been a whirlwind of a little over 24 hours for Arizona football, and almost makes you forget that just last week we did a report on Athletic Director Dave Hickey's plan to help with the financial budget shortfall, at least from the athletic department. And one of the key things that stood out was enhancing ticket prices through market-driven pricing. Well, with Fisch out the door and who knows how many players leaving thanks to the transfer portal, it's safe to say that the market around Arizona football is not the same as it once was just a few hours ago. And if you don't believe me, just take a look behind me. Yeah, that sign says 1,000 words right there, what a lot of students are feeling here in Tucson. However, despite that feeling, sports marketing experts that I told to say that might not stop tickets from increasing in price next year.
Jedd Fisch leaving this program, it's going to be problematic for the sponsorship folks. It just made their job a little less easy.
It goes without saying the departure of Jedd Fisch is a brutal blow, but how will it affect an already troubled financial situation?
We asked longtime sports marketing executive Ed Olson.
It's hard to quantify, like, well, he's leaving, therefore they're going to have this ultimate impact on their bottom line sponsorship dollar.
We'll try to explain, though. Jedd Fisch annually increased revenue through the football program by $3 million a year on average, in addition to over $2 million in ticket sales, not including last year. But is all that thrown out the window with Fisch gone?
It all is going to come back to what we see from a qualitative standpoint. What's the size of audience that's watching their games? How many people are buying tickets to their games?
Market-driven pricing is the key to all of this. Some believe the market without Fisch doesn't justify an increase in ticket prices.
I think every sports entity looks to find the right balance of how much can we charge for tickets and what kind of sellout ratio we can accomplish with those price points. Candidly, U of A has always been challenged on the football side of things.
But Olson says there's one thing people are forgetting.
What Tucson has shown and what the University of Arizona has shown is that they are the only game in town when it comes to sports in the market of Tucson.
The U of A is the biggest platform for football in Tucson, and the momentum from last year could override the turmoil seen so far in 2024.
I think with the football program experiencing recent success, there's something to build on regardless of what happens.
Whatever university officials decide, Olson says now is the time to stand behind the Cardinal and Navy.
Support the program when it needs it most. Buy tickets today.
Now, despite that sentiment from Olson, as you could see, it's going to take a little bit for fans to get on board with that, but there has been no release of any information from Athletic Director Dave Hickey on what any price increases would look like for tickets next year, what that formula would be. We'll make sure to keep you updated with the latest. Reporting live from the University of Arizona, Sean Mahoney, 13 News.
Sean, thank you. Be sure to stay with us for